Hey guys, Tuesday, April 9th, 2024, natural gas, US pre-market open. We got a value area low here of $1.85. So far, value price action is above it. On the monthly, on the weekly, we got a positive weekly candle, trend color candle. Just keep an eye out for this area right here. This is going to be where the bears are waiting for us, between 192 all the way to $2. This is bear territory. This is definitely an area you want to keep an eye on. And on the daily, you can see volume for the weekly was positive 2 last week, and Monday was positive here. You can see this area right here too, 191 all the way to like $2. This whole area right here is all bear camp. So just keep an eye on that. On our simple glance chart, our monthly, we got a positive MACD. On the weekly, we're getting a PPS buy signal. This one is weird because this one could just go off and on. It's going to be for next week. If there's a pullback, that's if you're not in to go long. I'm already long, so I just want to see how it's going to play out. But so far, we're above the mobile bands. So you see the mobile bands are turning green. So that means we're looking good so far to the upside. MACD has been positive. So we just have to close and stay above $1.82, $1.83, which you already know is the 45-degree on the square of 9. And on the daily, it's looking good. We above the 20, above the 50. Looks like we may not fill the gap, which is fine. But you can see that it bounced off the 20. Mobiles have been positive since March the 26th. So it's just chopping around, but so far it's going up. And I will keep an eye on this area right here, the linear regression channel, because this is where it's going to get toppy and probably get up here and then, retrace back and do its cycle. But so far, you're going to be getting into the cloud and eventually getting into KISS, the 100 SMA. This is a pivot high of $2, and then you got the value area high of $2.15. Looking at our Andrews Pitchfork, you can see that we were finding support here at the modified shift Andrews Pitchfork. Bounce, kiss to 25% here. And now here, this is going to be another area to watch if we get up here. Anywhere between this $1.96, 95, and this angle right here. This is the original Andrews Pitchfork. So those are the two areas I'll be watching. So you got open space right here, and obviously this pivot high of 190. If we put our Gann grid, 4-hour Gann grid, keep an eye for this trend line. Looks like we're going to be kissing it soon. And see what happens if we kiss it and stall, or break above it, find support, and then continue going to test at least $2. Lastly, the midpoint control. Let's see, maybe I could put my SO. All right, so it looks like the 3/4, which was on the 7th, actually started working on the 8th. This was the solar eclipse, and I knew that there was a crossover on the scale chart, on the master chart for a possible turning point. And so far, it's looking good. So keep an eye on April the 22nd. This is important. This is where it ends from that February 2020 152 low. And that's, I mean, there's not really that much. There's a target up there of 225, but we need to take out at least this high and then the $2 one. We need to take out this high and then this high to be even worried about 225. But on the shorter term, you got this 190 right here is going to be resistance. And if we could get above there, next one will be 195 and then $2. On the weekly, we are above the midpoint, so that's good. And you already kissed this pivot here of $1.88. The next one will be $1.90, which is this area right here. This is our high. And if we could chuck along, at least $1.95. So these are your two big targets for the week. So far we here, and also keeping an eye on geometry. For support, you got 183 and 180 for the week. This is your midpoint for the week. You need to always just hold this level for the whole week. And on the daily, which will fluctuate, so far, this is where I got in around. I got in at 180 around here. It was here because we were above the midpoint. We need a whole $1.79, and so far that's looking good. We're chucking along 185. So your target for today would be, or target to the upside, $1.90, which is a big target. But it could continue going higher. And lastly, so I think it's just kind of buy the dips. Any buy the dips, just buy it. Something like that. And it goes positive, buy it. The square of 9, we're around 188-ish, around there. So that's all the way right here. So remember, 190, this is the strong level. This is where we failed. And if we could push through there, your bigger target would be $1.97. Also, remember $1.94, April 14 low. Keep an eye on that one too. So if we could get up here and just kind of oscillate here, or at least here, then we could kind of push stronger and push here to oscillate back to 190 to 197. But these are your bigger targets up here. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.